Welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? Okay, so I'm letting everybody get here, join. Of course, I had to come in with my live. Happy 2024. Okay, y'all know I technically don't celebrate New Year's until March, until Aries season. That's the way that I get down over here. So, but I just wanted to welcome you all to the year 2024. And let y'all know that I'm here. I'm here. Okay, come in with this quick energy read. I did pull a few cards, so y'all welcome. Okay, so if you read the title, we are definitely going to be talking about today what happens after the heal. Okay, what happens after we've healed it? What comes after that? What comes next? Okay, so let me go ahead and get myself set up. Like I said before, um, finish getting everything set up, get my followers because I normally stream on multiple platforms at one time when I do my lives. Y'all, thank you for being here. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how it resonates with you. If it resonates with you, okay, I'm gonna jump right in. So there was something that you all like were just going through as far as a relationship or relationships. Maybe this could be the way that you handle your relationships, you view your relationships, the way that you like be yourself in relationships. Okay. Um, so with whatever this was something that happened that like I feel like somebody feels as if they settled or they feel like they were about to settle or something to that effect. So the way that it came in, hold on, y'all. The way that it came in um was that somebody felt as if they were they had found the love of their life. Like they felt like they had found the love of their life, right? So they get with this person, they start talking to them, getting to know them, or whatever the situation is, just for them to realize that the person that they manifested was a vibrational match to the person that they used to be. Okay. So this is what's going on in this energy. So somebody is like, well, I just manifested this perfect person, but this was like when you were unhealed. As you've healed, you realize that this person also was healing when you met them. So now you realize that this person was not your person or your people, depending on how this resonates with you. This could be a group, this could be friends, this could be family, this could be girlfriend, boyfriend, this could be however it resonates. You settled. I don't even know if it's so much of you settling as much as it is you got with somebody when you were on a lower vibration. This person was also on a similar vibration. Now that you've raised your vibration, you and this person are no longer aligned. Okay. So I feel like this person came into your life to assist you in seeing that. This person came into your life so that you would want more for yourself, so that you would mature in your emotional behaviors, I guess. Like the way that you put your energy out there, like to other people, the way that you are in relationships. That's what I'm hearing. It's giving very much so relationship energy. Okay. So I also feel like too that there may have been a commitment that somebody like scuffed you on. You feel what I'm saying? Like somebody was supposed to be more, do more. They were supposed to be more, do more in a relationship or situation, and they didn't show up the way they dropped the ball. Like this person was supposed to come in and be more in this relationship than what they brought to the table, which made you feel like you were carrying the weight. Okay, you felt like you were more this person's parent or this person's like older sibling or something like that, and you were left feeling like you carry everything on your shoulders. You were left feeling like that whoever this person is or these people are, like they left you hanging or like they left you to carry this load on your own. That's what I'm feeling, collective. um so there's that. Now, I also feel like too, because I did pull a couple of cards to kind of like get a little bit more into this energy. But I feel like that there is going to be some sort of acknowledgement of this, maybe either from that other person or these other people from the past, from your recent past. This isn't like a long time ago. This is just like something that just happened. There's going to be some sort of recognition or some sort of communication about it. I feel like somebody's going to speak on it. And you're going to be happy that you let something go. You're going to be happy that you walked away from something, because there is something that someone's going to say that is going to show you just how childish or immature. There's something you're going to realize. It's like you're going to be like, wow, like I love myself enough to not put up with this. I love myself enough to not deal with that. Like I'm really like good by myself. I'm really doing good along on my spiritual journey, something to that effect. Someone's going to say something where you're like, woo, like I'm glad I stepped away from that. I'm glad I walked away from that, because you're going to realize that this was very immature. This person was very immature. This person was not spiritually mature, emotionally mature. This person was not mentally mature enough for you, or you had outgrown the situation. Okay. So the reason that this never worked out was because it was never meant to work out. It was only meant for you to put more respect on your name. Like it was only meant for you to care more about yourself, to love yourself more, to not settle for less. Okay. And I feel like that as you've healed whatever this is, that you're going to be like put in the presence of another situation that may mirror this situation. So it's almost like you'll be tested to see what you actually learned from this previous situation. What did you get from this? What did you learn from this? Um, is it something that you will take with you and like as you continue to go forward and like build relationships, or are you going to allow people to continue to do you the way that this person did you, or allow yourself to be in the energy of that? You feel what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. But that's what I see, and that's what I'm getting with this energy. So I do see you doing a lot of focus on work. And here's the thing too. So with the title of the video, like what happens after the heal, right? So some of y'all were going through like a major transition. I say y'all, I mean us, because you know, me and my soul tribe, we here. So me personally, I was going through a major transition in my life where I was married for a long time, for like 19 years, right? Got a divorce from my ex, which I try not to call him my ex because we are actually really good friends. Since our divorce, though, we've become a lot better friends than we ever were when we were married. And I like to think it's because when we're able to be genuinely authentic with who we are without the expectations of the other, that it helps us to appreciate the other a lot more. And I thought that I was healing so much in reference to that relationship. Come to find out, as I continue to evolve and grow within and do that inner work, that I was healing so much of myself, right? Like it was just so much of myself that I was healing. So as me and him are able to talk now, and he's like, well, we should do episodes together about our marriage and the things that, we didn't see or whatnot, because a lot of people talk from we're happily married stance, and they're doing these shows together and they're discussing, but very seldom do you see people that are no longer together but really good friends that can still get out and talk about marriage. I mean, I think a big part of being honest about marriage is not only just discussing all of the good times, but some of the bad times, the good times, and what, like the lessons that were learned, like the changes between the two. And I think that's actually a beautiful experience that a lot of people will resonate with. So he and I, we've got some episodes coming up soon, so be on the lookout for that. But I brought all that up to say that I thought I was healing so much in reference to me and him, and just to find out I was healing so much like about myself, right? And then as I continue to go forward, I'm like, it's like the same things that I used to like be uncomfortable with in that marriage, they have been presented to me yet again. And this time I'm able to handle them a lot better, knowing myself and being more comfortable and confident in that, what I know. See, a lot of people say things like, well, I didn't know myself before. And I feel like I knew myself before. I just don't think I was confident in that, and me knowing myself. I don't think I was confident in the things I knew or the things I did in knowing myself. I wasn't comfortable in that. I knew who I was, but I wasn't like, just like, ooh, let me just put it out there. Okay. I was just more so like reserved, and I never would have thought back 2018, that I would officially get out here and start doing this. And like I said, this is a secondary, actually one of my third channels. So I'm just trying to build this one up. But I never would have thought that. But through all of this healing, of me healing out loud, I've been able to come on here and to produce content for people who genuinely tell me how much my words help them or make them feel a certain type of way, as far as like resonating. I resonate with that. I resonate with that, which hence why I call this channel I Don't Know Who This For, because I don't know who this is for. Okay. I don't know how these messages are going to resonate with you all. I just know that these are things that I've gone through, I've grown through, and I'd be damned if the things that I've grown through just be sitting around somewhere on somebody's shelf waiting to come out after I'm gone. I'm going to make sure that I get these stories out and get these healing tidbits out as much as I can to help my people. Okay. My soul family, my soul tribe. Okay. So I just want you to know, if you feel like that you have gone through a major transition of healing, right? Where you had to distance yourself from people, you had to be in solitude, you had to really do inner work, learn how to listen to your intuition, trust yourself, trust the universe, trust God, your ancestors, source, whatever you subscribe to really sit in that energy, right? So that you could look at yourself in the mirror and face who you truly and genuinely are. If you've had to experience that, you are not alone. Okay. You are not alone in feeling that energy. Okay. Because as my soul family, I've also experienced the same energy. All right. As a matter of fact, I think, to be honest, mainstream is catching up because everybody's starting to notice the shifts. Everyone's talking about the shifts. And as to where before, spirituality, being spiritual, doing inner work, shadow work, all of that was part of this little trend train, right? Because everybody was picking up on it. Everybody wanted to learn to do tarot. Everybody wanted to be a counselor. I look on all of these platforms and I see so many people that call themselves a coach, or they call themselves a counselor. They say, I'm a coach or I'm a counselor, something like that, right? And I'm like, it's really become a trend, but more so than a trend, most things like fade out, right? But what happens when people like go out there? This is a whole nother topic. What happened when you pretend to heal and then your ass fucking around find out because you done pretended to heal, right? You pretended that you just so love and light. Everybody want to be love and light. Then you realize that this healing journey, that this spiritual journey, it ain't at all about being no damn love and light. Oh, that's just a piece of it. Because the true authentic nature of any human being is to be dual, to be of love and light, and fuck around and find out of dark and hate. You feel what I'm saying? There has to be a balance in that. And I think that the imbalance comes when you think that you just have to show people that good side of you. When you think that you just have to be all love and light all the time, and you don't acknowledge that you have bad days. You don't acknowledge that you do bad things. You don't acknowledge that you have negative thoughts, because we all have bad days and negative thoughts, and we all do bad things, but in moderation. Everything is in moderation. We hear that in diets, and when it comes to eating and losing weight, we hear it everywhere. Everything's in moderation. So although people were out there pretending to be healers, pretending to do like tarot, and even there are good tarot readers out here, but that don't mean that they got that gift. Just because you can read tarot cards does not mean that you have that gift. Okay. So like I said, once you get out there though, when you start to get into it, then you realize, hey, you can't go back. So you can't pretend that you know some shit. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. So you can't pretend to be out here healing and all spiritual, and then next thing you know, now you going through shadow work and you going doing that inner work, and now you sitting somewhere in hermit mode because you done found out that you done got yourself involved in some real deal spiritual school here, right? That is, I feel, what has happened with a lot of mainstream. And if it's not that, they've completely ignored altogether the changes and the shifts. And so God has forced, or universe, spirit, ancestors, whatever, has forced a tower moment in the lives of a lot of people, meaning they've had no choice but to sit back and analyze who they are when they look at themselves in the mirror. They can no longer act like they don't see their own reflection. They don't see the mirrors, the people around them that are mirrors to them, that show them who they are. They want to point the finger and point the finger and point the finger. So often I hear a lot of people in my soul tribe, not really, you know, fully healed, but like coming to me and be like, hey, how did you do that? Or, I need your advice on this or on that. Or let me just tell you what happened. And they'll tell me what happened. And every single time we have these sessions, these healing sessions, I always revert them to look at themselves. I revert them back to themselves. Instead of pointing the finger, instead of blaming, instead of saying, well, I coulda, shoulda, woulda, I'm going to always put that mirror in front of you. It's going to always seem like some harsh truths. It's going to always seem like that harsh wraparound that comes around, is what I'm trying to say. So I always come back to you. It's that wraparound. And that's what, and I don't know if I put that in the title or not, which I hope I did, but that's what I'm getting at, y'all. I'm getting at when you get out here and you're doing a lot of healing within yourself, within the people around me. I say this all the time. As I heal out loud, I'm healing my soul family. As I heal out loud, I'm healing my soul tribe. I'm not a healer because I'm out here putting hands on people, and some people have that gift, but that is not me. Okay. My gift, yes, I am definitely a feeler where I can feel the energy literally. I can definitely feel it, sense it, all the clairs. Okay. There's a whole video about Claire over on my Patreon. Y'all go check that out. But I'm definitely a feeler, but I'm healing people though, y'all, by healing myself out loud. I'm just healing me in front of the world. And I'm being honest about the things I've had to go through, grow through, the things I've gone through. Like, listen, like I said, this is called I Don't Know Who This For, because I'm going to eventually, as I'm doing it, I am putting these stories out there of things that I've gone through. So the wraparound is real. Okay. Once I healed a certain part of myself, or claimed to have healed a certain part of myself, the next thing I was presented with was an updated version of myself with some similar things from the last paradigm, so that I could use this updated and upgraded version of me to now witness what I just witnessed. Like, you said you learned, you said you healed. Now let's see how much you learned. Let's see how much you healed. Right. For everything that I'd already gone through to come back, just to kind of see how I was going to deal with it. And then when I dealt with it differently, or when I dealt with it, even some things the same, then I was able to truly and genuinely see how much I had grown. Right. That's what I'm getting at. And then, like, it's funny that there are sometimes, I'm going to be honest, there are times in life where you do point that finger. And it's this person, and it's this person, and it's this person. And then you realize when that wraparound come around that you were the problem. That's when you know. When you reach the wraparound and you realize that you were the problem, that's when you know. And it is like a aha moment, or it's like a light bulb, or it's like a wow moment when you realize that and it's like the people that come in your life, they truly and genuinely are mirrors. So, like I said, with that energy, okay, because I'm trying to think about where I was going with it. The wraparound, okay. So the wraparound come in, you realize that you've already gone through some of the same things you've already gone through. People that were once in your life, they come back, and however you deal with them now is a reflection of the healing that you've done versus how you deal with them, how you dealt with them then. You get what I'm saying? So back to the original card message that I got in the pulls. I feel like some of you all, or us, some of us have people that we were in relationships with, that we gave a chance to, and we feel that maybe some of these people, we might actually feel like, hey, they dropped the ball. Some of us feel like we dropped the ball. Some of us feel as if these other people were very immature, and some of us feel like that we were immature at the time of us coming together. However this is going to play out for you, this is what's going on, collective, in the energy. Okay, it's giving me like Mercury retrograde, although Mercury is no longer in retrograde. I'm pretty sure it went out of retrograde, I think today, actually, which I will have to actually check all my planetary movements. But this is what we're experiencing right now. And I feel like for a majority of the collective that I read for, like I said, I'm doing this live here, but I also put it on my other platforms, which I have way more followers on my other platforms. So I tend to get more feedback there. But I feel like that that my collective is experiencing this in a way where you realize like why you let something go, or you had to let something go, or you walked away from something. Something was put into your life for you to really have self-love, for real, for you to really love yourself, okay, more than what you were showing the universe, for you to realize what you deserve truly. And I feel like as you continue to go forward, what I'm getting is like Ace of Pentacles energy, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work with you. Okay. There is somebody who is with Six of Pentacles energy. Okay. This could be a lot of earth energies, this stability. You could have even lost your stability throughout all this. Some of you all could have even lost like your sense of stability, or your homes, your vehicles. You could have lost a lot of money doing whatever this was, or whatever this is, whatever relationship you involved yourself in, that you felt snowballed, blackballed. You felt like you were outcasted. You felt like you were belittled. You felt like you were downgraded, downplayed. You felt as if somebody dropped the ball on you, or you dropped the ball on somebody. Whatever this situation is, there was a lot of money or time that was put into the situation that you feel you can't get back, or you feel that you lost. Right. That's it. But this, whatever this new situation that's coming in, is bringing this Ace of Pentacles energy, because it's right here with the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see that. All right. I don't know if you can see it. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles energy is coming in. Look, I got the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's so silly. It's so silly to have all this. I got all this energy here. All of this Pentacle energy. It's giving Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Okay. Something could be happening now. It's Capricorn season. It could be happening now, or this maybe will be happening in Taurus season. It could be happening in Virgo season, or season, or maybe it did. I feel like I said it all wrong, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Whatever this situation is, this Ace of Pentacles that's coming in for you, you're going to have an option, to a choice. You're going to have to decide something, who you want to work with. You want to decide who you want to work with. And some of y'all, I'm not even going to lie, some of y'all are low key, like trying to make another person jealous, or trying to make another person feel as if they missed an opportunity or an offer from you, or because they let you go, that you're trying to make them feel some type of way. Ooh, this is beautiful energy though. It's still beautiful energy though. Yeah, some of you all, let me tell you something. Just admit that you listen. Just admit that if you drop the ball here, just admit you dropped the ball. If you were someone who had a good thing that you let go, or somebody was treating you a very good way and you let them go, or I don't know what this is, but you have to admit that you dropped the ball. Somebody has to be honest with themselves and just admit that they were in the wrong in whatever the situation is. Because once they admit it, and I kind of feel like this might be you, collective, once you admit that, hey, I screwed this up, I'm the reason that this is not working, or that this didn't work. Now, it could be the other person, but it's kind of given that it's you. Then whatever the situation is that comes for you, yes, that comes, yes. This is a long time coming. This is true equal here. I'm getting King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of, I got Empress, King, Queen of Wands, King and Queen of I keep wanting to say King and Queen of Emperor. King and Queen of Emperor. That's not what I'm really trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. King and Queen of Wands, Emperor, Empress energy. I'm just getting that there is some sort of divine match that's coming in, but it's not soon though. This isn't something that's going to take place immediately. This is something that's going to take some time, because you're still taking some time, it seems like, collective, to admit some type of fault here, or at least that's this other person taking time to admit fault, or taking time to admit that they were wrong. Somebody's still trying to make somebody feel jealous or something. Somebody's still resistant to the change. Somebody's still being resistant. They're being they're resisting this change. Go with the flow. Let me tell y'all something. Go with the flow. Whatever this situation is, go with the flow. admit you were wrong if you were wrong and go with the flow. And if this person will not admit that they were wrong, still continue to go with the flow, because something is trying to come in for you, collective, and it can't come in until this is done. And I feel like God, universe, source, ancestors, whatever, they wouldn't stop it from coming into you if you weren't the one that needed to go with the flow and realize that you need to kind of loosen up, because you are just being like standing there in that hurt. You're standing there in that pain. Well, they did me this way. They did me that way. You're like standing in that and you're owning it. Well, I want to make sure that they know I'm happy without them. I want to make sure they know I can do better without them. I want them to see this flashy relationship that I got coming in, or this flashy job, or this nice house. I was homeless before, but I want them to all see it now. That energy is what's keeping you in this spot. So that is what I have. Okay. I feel like that you might have leveled up a little bit as far as, the maturity goes. Okay. There could be just like a little bit of maturity that is needed, maybe even on your part. Okay. Either way, somebody finds out here that they're happy that they walked away from something that they once thought would make them happy, that they once thought they could build with or grow with. Somebody followed their intuition and they learn to appreciate themselves, say nice things to themselves, give good compliments to themselves here. Somebody learned that. And in doing so, they are ready to work with someone else here, possibly receive a new job offer, something tangible, a new home, a gift. Someone could be gifting you something where you have to make a choice or a decision. Okay, collective. Just guard against trying to make anybody feel jealous or any type of way about your good news, because that is not true growth. Okay, that is a temporary heal. That is okay. I healed it enough to say, "Oh God, I'm really doing better. Look at me, I really healed it." And then when the situation come back around, and it's like, "Psych, I'm gonna go back and do the same shit I was doing before, when I was like, before all the karma came in." Now you just reliving another cycle. Okay. So that is what I have for you guys. The wraparound, like I said, the wraparound, what happens after you've healed it? What happens after you heal the things that you set out to heal? You get tested on it again. That's the answer. You get tested on it to see if you've actually healed it. And then 9 times out of 10, the energy comes back through a completely different person or situation that is very similar to what you already claimed to have healed. And then you will be tested to see if you indeed healed it or have you not. And if you have healed it, then it will reflect that you've healed it. And if you have not, then your circumstances and the energies around it will reflect that you have not. And it is up for you and to you to have the discernment to decide which one you fall, which category you fall on. Okay. So don't be petty out here trying to make somebody feel bad about your goodness, because that's just as bad as them trying to hurt you on purpose. You trying to hurt them on purpose. Which one of y'all's better? Nobody's better. So keep that in mind. Also, y'all, I got more videos that I will be doing on the way. I'm going live a lot more. Y'all go check out I Don't Know Who This For the podcast. Go check out I Don't Know Who This For the podcast. All right, bet. Check me out over on Patreon. Okay. I am going to go ahead and leave because I was not trying to be on here for 30 minutes, but that is the message for today. I love y'all. Okay. I don't know who this for, but I had to get this message off my mind, heart, and spirit. And y'all remember that we are all a spectrum of our thoughts, our actions, and our emotions. Till next time, y'all be vibrant. Peace.